Hello and welcome to the Cybernetic Approach, Part 2. Golf is physics plus cyber. In case you're still wondering about cybernetics, here are two clues to its origins: the pilot of a ship and the Watt governor. I mentioned that the laws of physics never ever step aside, and neither will the cybernetic laws of control. You have to make them work together. All these guys are doing just that, with different versions of my perfect swing playing machine. Golf has two main cybernetic control loops shown here, with many other loops inside of each. They link the physics and the cybernetics. Control is achieved in two steps. Your brain and your mind control your body, and your body controls your club. We first have to get the physics right. Otherwise, your attempts at control become meaningless. This is what the search for the perfect swing did. So I will go over the basics really fast.
Another. So we look at it as a series of still pictures, and we can look at the mechanics.
Modern ultra-high speed video cameras are now capable of capturing golf balls at impact at 22,000 frames per second. Impact lasts about 1/2000th of a second. After that, the ball is gone. Any control measures have to take place before impact. Here is another physical fact. Miss the driver sweet spot by 1/4 of an inch in a 250-yard drive, and you will lose 12 yards. Miss it by half an inch, and you will have lost 50 yards. Misaligning the swing by 4 or 5 degrees can send the ball out to the rough easily. Pro golfers can produce club hit speeds of around 115 miles an hour or more. A driver hit at this speed sends the ball flying 300 yards. Irons cannot be swung at that speed, but an 80-mile-per-hour swing of a 5-iron will send the ball a distance of about 185 yards. 90 miles an hour is the speed many super seniors hit their drivers, and the ball goes about 200 yards. Spin plays a vital role in every shot. The club and the ball are bound by a combined gear effect. This friction produces a spin that can be top, left, right, back. All can be good or bad, depending on the situation. The lie adds another dimension to the shot. A downward lie produces a flatter shot. An upward lie increases the loft. If you have your feet below the ball, the shot will hook to the left. The opposite happens when the club face is open because of the ball being below your feet. All these complications make golf a unique game. This is an attempt to create a golf shot menu. The 5 variables in play here are the swing line or club head path, the relative alignment of the club head, the angle of descent, the speed of the club head at impact, and the centeredness of the impact on the club face. At least 9 different trajectories result, plus a big range of distances. Playing from the rough, soggy ground, or from sand adds another type of complication. If anything gets between the blade and the ball, two bad things happen. First, the club is slowed down. Second, compression is attenuated. The ball will not travel as far, or does so without backspin. Finally, you have the course conditions: dry, wet, soggy, and the weather to deal with: windy, rainy, hot, cold. I won't get into all this because there's nothing you can do about the climate except stay home. Golf is not only tough to learn because of the appalling variety of the situations you face as you play, it is also a catastrophic game. If you hit a bad shot into the rough or into the woods, the next shot becomes even harder. Your strategy must include staying clear of a cascading negative situation. Here is a table to guide you about swing speeds and distances. This is my own research. In putting, see how alignment of the club head prevails over the swing path. Now that we know the most basic facts about the interaction between the club and the ball, we can proceed to analyze the golf swing. In part 3, I present the perfect plane swing model. It will help you figure out your scoring potential. Of course, some players are already very close to their potential and others very far from it. This is end of part 2. Please stay tuned for part 3.